Hey guys!
We're here today to check out the latest song video from Heilung Anoana.
Shanawana.
What's that?
The Domenico Bini song.
Fuck, I forgot about that. That was one of his greatest hits.
That's one of his greatest hits.
With the volcano.
Il Vulcano, Shanawana, in the Massachusetts.
Oh, in Massachusetts.
Oh.
This is like the greatest hits. Domenico Bini's greatest hits. Fuck, I forgot about that. Maybe he should work with Heilung on a track.
Maybe.
That would be amazing. That would be really thinking outside the box. Really, really outside. I mean, the box is not even in the same frame.
Exactly. Not in the same country.
I was going to say not even in the same continent. That's how far the boxes are apart. But anyways, Heilung, new material. They're going to be touring in North America in October, I believe. And there's a Toronto show in which I will be at. I'm actually really excited of taking part in the ceremony that it is going to a Heilung concert. Anyhow, we've done them on the channel before, so it's not the first time, but are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's fucking do it. Oh, horny. I could go for another 10 minutes of this.
It's peaceful.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, before I get into it, let me just ask you. The first time we did a video from Heilung on the channel. You were not a big fan. It was a live video.
It wasn't that I wasn't a big fan. It's the same thing as I am now.
Oh, okay. So what is that?
Is that it's very peaceful, but it's not gonna
Doesn't get you going.
Doesn't get me going. It's just peaceful.
But it's not about getting you going. It's
just peaceful. Yeah.
It's about getting into the whole atmosphere of the track.
I see this more like how less how I see like instrumental tracks. Because instrumental tracks I get more into it, because there's more to get into. I feel like, because instrumental track is about all the instruments in the song. This one, it's all about the atmosphere and the voice. But the voice is part of the atmosphere, so it's less of vocals and more of just atmosphere. So the song is just made up of just atmosphere at this point. Because anything that tries to make itself an instrument has just blended into it.
Mm-hmm. But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's just that I see it like very peaceful music. So I don't really give, like when I listen to this stuff, I see it more as like me going to bed listening to like lo-fi music. It's there, and I like it that it's there because it's very calming. But if you were to ask me to listen to like lo-fi music and give you like a review about it, I wouldn't be able to. Because there's not much for me to really go off and give you. It's more of, if you want to experience it, I can't tell you the experience. You have to listen to it to be a part of that experience.
And I think if that experience, now to move it into Heilung, I think that experience is going to be very different from person to person because it depends on where you are, not where you are physically, but where you are mentally. Like, how do you feel at the moment that you press play on a track like this?
Yeah.
Like the baggage, like did you have a good day? Did you have a bad day? Like all of those things kind of go into the melting pot that it is listening to a song like this. So I think every single person, when they press play on this track or a track that has these sort of elements, is going to have. It's going to come out of it with something completely different. I don't think two people are going to have the same experience.
Yeah,
I honestly don't.
For me, this definitely goes. I enjoyed it. I'll definitely go into my playlist of like when I can't sleep. This is what I'll play to like allow me to kind of fall into that zen.
Oh God!
What?
Right. Oh no!
That's not. People may think that's a diss. It's not a diss because sometimes I can't sleep.
It's almost.
It isn't because Corpiclani's in that list. You thinking I'm dissing Corpiclani on that?
No. I'm just saying
exactly.
like you're like one step above from saying that this is elevator music.
No, because sleeping music is, in my opinion, sleeping music is cherished to me because you have to have a perfect sound for me to actually be able to like kind of close my eyes and just fully let myself go.
Okay.
And this definitely has it. It's that perfect music to kind of just like let me not worry about what's around me and just close my eyes and just let myself go. And that's what this is. And I kind of stay with it is like I can't give like what can I say about it? I enjoy the atmosphere.
And for that reason, I'm not taking you to the show.
Well, I mean that, and it's probably 19 and over.
Hey, it is 19 and over.
Okay. Well,
it is 19 and over.
There's that. But what I'm saying is like, what did I enjoy? I enjoyed the vocals.
Okay, so before you say that,
but
let me get into this a little bit and let me see if some of the things that I got from it, how do you feel towards it? Okay, because we know what you got from it, and I think you've said your piece, haven't you?
Kinda. I was just gonna say like I enjoyed the pieces of this song, but I don't feel like those pieces themselves are individuals that I can fully judge because unlike like a normal track where I can say, oh, this guitar was so good, or shit, but this bass was so good. No, every part of the song was
blended
good,
into the atmosphere of the track.
Exactly. So I can't judge them as individuals because none of them are good without being blended together.
None of them are good without the combination of the parts.
The completion of the track.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to.
It's like judging a puzzle based on 3 pieces.
Exactly. Like it's hard for me to review a song like this because I can't really go piece by piece because it's all one piece.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
For me,
I agree with you.
These I can do is, did I like the track? Of course, it was a really good track.
All right, so now let me add this. First of all, I love the video. I love the video. A bunch of things I want to say about the video. I love the sense of progression. First of all, mankind, we've lost a little bit of our backbone through time. When you see the birth of the baby there, like, man, we used to live through some rugged periods.
Not we.
Not we. Like, I mean, we as mankind, like, would live through some, like, when we went to Iceland, and you think about the people who colonize Iceland first. Like, it's not like a welcoming place. You know what I mean?
It took us an hour and a half to find a tree.
You know, it takes a serious pair of cojones or a huge labia to go there and populate a place that's that I don't know, like, stripped of life for a lack of I can't even think of a word to describe it. So when the
Vikings were going there, they're like, fuck, it took me 3 hours to find a tree today. I don't know what's happening. Should we stay here? Yes, but think about the people who will come to this island and give us money to see around the place.
Yeah, well, they were
Think about the tourism.
Think about the tourism.
Vikings were thinking about tourism.
Okay, all right, fine. I thought you were going to say something else, but okay, I can live with that. So when I saw that birth scene, it kind of reminded me of where we used to be as mankind and where we are now. Where, like, you know, we're so soft now compared to how we were. But anyways, that's what that part reminded me. I really like the sense of progression because the video starts off with a little girl in the woods, but then you kind of see the birth of that same little girl, and then you see her again as a little girl, and then you see her as a grown woman. She got hornier as she got older, which is normal. Which is normal. I think that's a normal evolution. So I really like that aspect of that the video offers, that sense of progression from one point to the next. The film, the videography, I was looking for the right word. The videography behind this video is absolutely outstanding. When she's doing when she's on the beach doing the Tai Chi, and the videography of that scene there, of the beach, how it looks like the cliffs and everything, outstanding. Like, everything about the videography of this video is really well done, because it not just captures the essence of what the video is about and the story that they're trying to put forward with the video, it really also captures the essence of the song itself. The atmosphere that you're talking about, it's intertwined with the way the video is put together. This video is part of the atmosphere of the song. The two are completely combined, and that takes a very special videographer to be able to take the idea of what the song is all about and then transform that idea into a visual art form, and they did it phenomenally. That beach scene there, like I said, when she's doing the Tai Chi and stuff like that, and you see the cliffs, you see the ocean, phenomenal. Then when it goes into the forest and you see the ritual, earlier I mentioned a ceremony, but actually maybe ritual is a better word when you go see Heilung live, because you become part of this ritual. I think when you see them live, I've never seen them live, I'm going to see them this year. I think you become part of that atmosphere that you're talking about, that it's hard to judge the parts. When you're there, it more than a concert, it is a ceremony, a ritual that you now are part of. So I think that sets everything apart. So I love that. When I saw them doing that on the video, when you see the forest and you see the drumming and you see all of that, those shamans coming forward and all of that stuff, I thought about Uppsala, and I was like, how cool will it be one day to visit and listen to this as you're walking around. I don't know how it looks now, but based on all the shows that we watch, it looks phenomenal. One day I want to go to Sweden. I want to visit. I want to say that I'm standing in the same ground that Ragnar Lothbrok stood on, and then
wasn't Ragnar? He was Swedish, right? I thought he was Norwegian.
No, he was Swedish.
He was Swedish. Okay.
Yeah, he was Swedish. Well, at least that's what I think he was. Whatever.
Oh,
he was a Viking.
That's
Whatever.
what Netflix portrays.
He traveled to Uppsala. So, anyways, he was there.
He was there.
So I want to, at least according to the show. So I want to put my feet there.
I want to go to Norway, and I want to go to the cliff, the Etterstup. I want to go there.
Well, what I was going to say is I want to go to Uppsala, and I'm going to stand there, and I'm going to say, I am here in the ground that Ragnar Lothbrok standed on. And then Gunnar comes behind me. No, that was not accurate.
Yeah.
And he completely ruins the whole experience. Oh. Our good friend Gunnar, he comes behind us.
I would love that, because
it would be fucking hilarious. You know, I think if we ever
it wouldn't ruin it. I think it would actually make the trip better.
I think if we are going there, or if we ever go on any trip that has historic Viking value, for that matter, I think we have to take him with us. We'll pay for his trip.
I will pay for his trip.
Just for him to come along and for him to tell us all the history of that place and everything that went into it. That's what I was thinking.
He's the greatest tour guide.
That's what I was thinking. When they're in the forest, I'm like, imagine walking in there. Oh, I'm in Uppsala. You know, the ground that Ragnar touched.
All these people are looking at you like you're stupid.
And he's like, he was actually never here.
Actually, he never existed.
No, that's not true. Ragnar.
Well,
Ragnar for sure existed. Come on, let's not go down that path. It's not fake news here. Anyhow,
you'd be fighting him on that one.
one thing I want to say last, but definitely not least about this track is the mixing. Absolutely phenomenal. He talked about the vocals being part of the atmosphere of the song, and you cannot break the pieces apart. When you're listening to it and you have the voices coming from one ear into the other, traveling back and forth, holy shit, it adds so much depth to the sound. It doesn't feel like you're listening to a song, it feels like you're in a room and people are talking. Because when you're in a room and people are talking, voices are coming from different directions. So they're coming with different frequencies and they're hitting you differently. And when I was listening to this song, I'm like, there's a voice coming from here, then there's one coming from over here, then there's one that sounds like it's in the fucking distance coming in. Phenomenal. The mixing, phenomenal. Once again, adding to that overall atmosphere that you can really not take one piece out. Everything just kind of comes together. I thought the mixing on this track was just aces. Aces. Without the mixing being that good and the videography being that good, this track is not the same. Like you said, in order for you to see that puzzle, you need to have all the pieces together. But then you can't really take them apart. You just need to
just view it.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right. That was good. Let us know your thoughts on Heilung. They have an album coming out. They have a North American tour. I don't know how many shows they're playing in North America, but I don't really care. They're playing Toronto. That's all that really matters. At least all that really matters to me. So hit us up in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts, and we'll see you guys at the next video.
See ya.